Well, good morning. I'm very new at making videos for YouTube audience, and I've got a lot of work ahead of me today. Yep, truckload of mulch. Everything that you'll see on this channel, with very little exceptions, are being helped by anyone other than myself, has been created. And this is a creation over the top of my head. It has become bigger than I know what to do with. So much work, so little time, because the spring got took from me this year. My mother had to have an emergency operation. She lives in her own home, which I had to bring her home with me and take care of her to get her back on her feet. And yes, I have quite a mess. The tarp from the Jeep that stopped in the middle of the driveway last night going to the store. And I love this place. I absolutely love it out here. But because spring was taken this year and I didn't get to get out here when it was cool and do all the things that I actually needed to do, a lot of my things are suffering a little. Not very bad. I mean, so many beautiful things to admire. But there's so many things that I want to change. I want to move around because this is the this is the hottest part of the day. Starting out, the sun comes up right in front of my home in the morning. And so it's like in the 90s today already. It's not even 10 o'clock. And I do not have a irrigation system. Well, sort of, kind of do. And it goes all the way around the back side of the house to the other side where the faucet is. But then I have another hose on that side of the house. And this is over a 3-hour a day duty of mine to get in here and water some of these little beauties so they don't die. And I create little messes as I go, and then I run out of time to get them situated before the end of the day hits me, and then I create more little messes for myself that never get undone. But I know that this is a one day at a time journey. I'm not in a race. I do like beautiful flowers, trees, shrubs of all different sorts. Whether my yard will grow them or not is in the time to tell. We'll figure it out as we grow together. Hopefully you guys will help me. In figuring all this out. This side of the house actually is the hottest part of the yard in the late afternoons when the sun sets. This is where it gets the hottest. So yesterday I had to move some things around and get them out of that hot sun, trying to save them. But I've planted several trees back here that I am waiting to grow. My beautiful little crepe myrtle over here. Can't remember if she bloomed last year or not. And then I have another little crepe myrtle that is going to be moved. She is a black leaf. Then I have this crepe myrtle that has been here for years. A lot of years. It was here before I moved here, and I've lived here almost 8 years. Then this old apple tree has got to be a good 30, 40-year-old apple tree. And so I had things in the ground and in pots back here yesterday that I moved up towards the pecan trees in more of a little shaded area that I had to move because this limb is dying even though it has apples everywhere. I mean, so many apples, and so many have fallen on the ground and into the pots, and so this tree is not looking well. I lost half the tree on the other side of it yesterday and had to have a neighbor come up here and pull it out into a burn pile over here. And this limb looks like it's fixing to go. I had one right over there that went straight across where my grandchildren would come every year in the beginning of spring and take family photos. And when it was in full bloom, it's a beautiful little soft pink flower petals. So pretty. But yeah, she's a goner. So I'm actually starting new trees. I have several fruit trees. Blueberries, blackberries, apple, and several weeping willows. They're so pretty. I started them from a root in the ground. There's another one. And this is my bigger one. I actually bought this tree. So, and guys, be patient with me. I'm learning how to do videos, actually. This is a new task. And then I have me a pretty little magnolia tree over here that doesn't look its happiest. So I'm considering moving her, as well as the little black leaf crepe myrtle over here, as well as this little shrub. I have another one over there in front of the big oak tree. This thing is massive, but I'm wanting to move her, and then one over there behind the big black oak. But this is my largest crepe myrtle. She's a beauty when she blooms. And I just love the stance of her. Well, her you'll have to forgive me. This is just all new to me, so I am learning. As well as learning to slow down and breathe. But got a little bit of grass to cut. My last little area in the fenced in area. But anyway, I'm glad you guys came and hung out with me for a few minutes. And I will be back. I appreciate you so much watching this video. And I do hope you have the most amazing day ever. Be blessed.